What's up, everybody? It's your boy P from Loud Pack Boxing. I hope everybody doing all right. Welcome everybody to my channel where we cover the hot topics in boxing, the big fights. But today I want to touch on something a little different. Everybody know about the recent murder of Takeoff, but we also know, the boxing fans know, that we seen Shakur Stevenson actually at the bowling alley where Takeoff was killed. It was actually pictures of him standing next to Takeoff. And as of today, it's even more kind of interesting news coming out about Shakur Stevenson being associated with this murder. He's not a suspect, but my last video, some paperwork popped up online, some bond papers from the actual killer of Takeoff, DJ Pat. But it had Jay Prince's name and Shakur Stevenson's name, specifically the two people that, if he made bail, he couldn't contact. And I thought that was weird. Shakur Stevenson, why couldn't he contact Shakur Stevenson if he made bail? I mean, Jay Prince's name is mixed up in this stuff kind of heavy, but Shakur Stevenson, I just thought that was interesting. But a few days later, Jay Prince got his name taken off of the paperwork. Him and Shakur Stevenson, they didn't want their name on the paperwork. I guess once it got out and started spreading around, it wasn't really a good look to have just their two names on, Takeoff's killer paperwork, being the two guys that he couldn't talk to if he made bail. So, but as of today, according to the police documents, DJ Pat called Shakur Stevenson before he got to the bowling alley and allegedly called Shakur Stevenson as he was fleeing the bowling alley after the shooting. Now, when the police get their hands on everything, they can get into the cell phones, they can track and trace and do all that stuff. So, they got into the phones and found out that, he definitely was calling Shakur before and after the situation. And allegedly, Shakur Stevenson allegedly supposed to have left with DJ Pat after the killing. Like I say, this is according to the police paperwork. Now, my thing is, I just hope Shakur Stevenson didn't mess himself up. He got a huge career ahead of him, promising career, solid fighter, Olympian, and for him to get mixed up in something like this is kind of silly, to be honest. Shakur Stevenson from Jersey, he ain't from Texas. He live in Texas now because, he rolling with mob ties. Jay Prince, he kind of signed to his boxing management company, Jay Prince. So he's in Texas now, but, he don't need to be getting mixed up in the Texas politics like that. You know what I'm saying? He ain't a rapper. And that's why I say in my other video where I was talking about the rapper lifestyle versus the boxer lifestyle, and they really don't mix, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? I understand they fans of each other, but as far as hanging out and all that stuff, it really don't mix because it's just two different career paths. But yeah, they just, keep tying Shakur Stevenson into this situation with Takeoff, being murdered. You know what I'm saying? Which is definitely weird to people because it's pictures of Takeoff. Shakur Stevenson with the Migos, Quavo, and Takeoff. They actually got a picture they took that night. So everybody was under the impression that all these guys were pretty cool, So just with Shakur Stevenson's name being kind of mixed up in, some of this stuff with the people that's being accused of killing Takeoff is weird. But at the end of the day, like I say, I hope that Shakur Stevenson can just get back on the right track and get out of this mess that he possibly could be getting dragged into. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, he got a promising career, big future ahead of him. That's the last thing he need to be getting mixed up in some stuff that he really don't have nothing to do with. You know what I mean? So I don't know, but y'all hop in the comments. Let me know. Do y'all think Shakur Stevenson is more involved than he's leading on to believe? I mean, we haven't heard Shakur speak on the situation at all, so we don't really know where he stand with it. But do y'all think he involved in it? He keep getting dragged deeper and deeper. The guy, they saying he called Shakur Stevenson before getting to the bowling alley and called Shakur Stevenson while fleeing. Why would he call Shakur Stevenson? You know what I'm saying? Out of all people. So it's just weird, man. And like I say, I just hope that he can get away from this stuff and stay away from these guys and get on with his career. I mean, next year should be really, really big year for boxing for the 135-pound division. Tank Davis, said he wants the Shakur Stevenson fight and the Devin Haney fight, which will be all really good fights. I think Tank beats all of them, but Shakur Stevenson definitely is the next toughest guy at 135, in my opinion. But yeah, so like I say, hopefully he can just, get back on track and stay focused on boxing, and let the rappers do their thing, mob ties, and you just stay focused on your career, because your trajectory is different from theirs, to be honest. So, but yeah, that's all I really got, man. It's kind of messed up that they dragging Shakur into this drama like this. Usually don't hear boxers getting dragged in something to this caliber, something this big. So like I say, hopefully he don't got nothing to do with it. He wasn't associated with what happened to Takeoff, and he can just move on. You know what I mean? It's a sad situation at the end of the day. Brother lost his life for nothing, and they just trying to find the people who really did it. So it is what it is. They got to investigate. So we all know Shakur Stevenson was there. It's not speculation. We seen the video. We seen the still. We know that he was there, So just him being there, puts him in a bad situation, because if nothing else, he knows what happened, and the police definitely want to talk to him and figure all that out, and probably already have questioned him, being his name was in, this guy's bond paper. So I don't know, man, but like I say, make sure y'all like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Y'all check me out on IG at Loud Pack Boxing. You can check me out on IG at The Jab Effect. And like I say, man, by no means am I trying to drag Shakur Stevenson down. I just want to bring some light to this, and maybe, these other rappers can take heed and, stay in their lane, stay in their circle, because, like I say, the rapper lifestyle and the boxer lifestyle is two different things. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, man, y'all be good. Y'all stay out the way. It's your boy Pete, and I'm out.